making videos, like just kind of putting together short, funny sketches and stuff like that. Like I started when I was like a lot younger, like not a lot younger, but like in high school. I would just kind of set up like a MacBook camera, you know, and then I just like film myself saying like one or two stupid lines, and then I'd be like, hey Eric or Kyle, hey just say something stupid, and then they'd say something, and then I'd just like cut it and make like the most random little stupid videos, but they were still kind of funny, you know, just because we were just improvising them and stuff. Like in high school, I did TV production, and I made like, you know, short little videos and stuff that were supposed to be news stories, but I always just tried to make them into like, they're pretty much sketches, you know, but they're supposed to be news stories. So me and my TV production teacher always butted heads because she just hated me. But that was like where I started kind of getting into making little, you know, because the whole concept of like making little short 3-minute sketches is relatively new, you know, like no one really, since the introduction of YouTube, that's kind of like what started it, you know, other than like Saturday Night Live and stuff like that. But I've always watched Saturday Night Live as a kid, so like it's just something that I've always really liked doing. I like making people laugh, and I saw YouTube as a good way to just kind of start getting my stuff out there. I didn't know, you know, when I started that you were supposed to do like a weekly video. I didn't really know how the whole format worked, but I just wanted to start somewhere with like the videos and start getting working towards building a fan base so that I could have that, because I didn't know, you know, the specific ways that you go about being a partner and stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to start out with like, you know, get some fans, and then I was hoping that, you know, the partnership thing would just kind of come, which it sort of did. It was a big, you know, it was like, all right, here we go. I'm gonna start making a video a week, and I'm promising a video a week, because, you know, when you have that many people counting on a video every week, you can't let them down. I wasn't really ever planning on focusing on frat life. I thought that first video that I made would be a good kind of jump start to starting the channel up, just because I knew how viral it could go, because it was such a relatable video. Everyone knows that frat douchebag he's in every fraternity, you know. So I knew, and I like, you know, it took me so long to, all the quotes in that video I was like composing over the whole semester. I was writing them down on like a notepad, and those were all like the funniest quotes. And then at the end of it, I was like, all right, I can easily make this into a viral video. But then, you know, of course, so I wasn't really necessarily planning on doing multiple frat videos. I was hoping it would just be the one, and then, you know, after that I would be able to start doing, you know, my awkward social interactions or just like funny sketch comedy. But of course, you know, you got to give the fans what the fans want, and a lot of the fans want frat videos. But, you know, as time's going on, they're getting less and less of them, and I think because, you know, college is going to end eventually, so I can't focus on frat videos forever. But for now, they're funny. For now, they're funny and they're fun to do. I don't want to say a specific person, but a lot of the quotes were kind of jokes that I would make about a certain individual in our fraternity who was just so ridiculous. When I was pledging, he was just like he was insane, you know, he was out of his mind, and he was just like what I saw as the typical frat guy, you know, and everyone thought it was funny. Everyone got a big kick out of it, and we're actually really good friends now, me and him. But it was just funny because he was when we were pledges, you know, he obviously wasn't cool with us, so we would always, you know, he'd leave the room, and then we'd start, you know, joking around, and be like, oh yeah, dude, like, yeah, fuck these pledges, these little pledge bitches, and we'd just be making fun of him and, like, you know, say stupid things. And that's like where, you know, the line's like, you know, oh, where you gonna go? You gonna go chase your shots with muscle milk, bro? Like, you know, that would be one of the things I said. And then, you know, I just like write it down on my notepad, like, oh wait, that was kind of a good joke. Like, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna just put that in a video later. Because, you know, you gotta take a step back sometimes from the fraternity and just realize how ridiculous some of the things that you're doing are. You know, like, you're just like, wow. Like, you gotta look around and just be like, wow, okay, I'm just gonna be aware of this situation and just, you know, not get too, not just lose my mind here. it's very easy to get brainwashed in the whole, you know, fraternity thing and get too crazy with it. But, you know, it's got to find a good balance. I get a kick out of life, you know. I think everyday situations, there's just so many funny things that happens that, like, people just kind of accept it as everyday life. But there's some situations that are really funny to exploit that just kind of happen, like, so casually. Like, all those awkward social interactions videos are based on, you know, things they're all things that actually happen all the time. I just think it's really funny, like, I think awkward things are really funny. When something's happening, you know, that's just kind of, like, ridiculous, and it's like one guy is doing it or whatever. I'm not really sure what I'm talking about right now, but, like, one guy's doing it, and then, like, you know, the people you're with, you're just kind of giving those looks like, what the hell is going on, you know? It's those kind of moments that I like to just exploit and just be like, just make it into a video. Because, you know, most of the time when you look at the person next to you and you guys are both like, what? That's how everybody else feels, you know? So it's like everybody else is looking at each other like, oh yeah, this is totally relatable. So I just like exploiting, like, everyday situations and stuff that actually happens to people that I just think is so funny. I've always wanted to really collaborate with Good Neighbors stuff. I've always thought they were hilarious since I saw the all those, like, you know, I think my roommate is gay one, and, like, all those videos with Kyle, and I just thought he was all those interviews that he does, I thought those were so hilarious. Well, I'm planning on moving back to LA full time. Well, even though I live in LA, I just go to school in Arizona, but I'm moving back here full time this summer. And you know, for now, YouTube is like a full-time job that I can have until, you know, I have something else that you know, takes the place of YouTube, you know, financially and time-wise. But I'm trying to you know, maybe get a show, maybe be on a show, maybe get out of here. Maybe Grown Ups 2 is coming out in July, so I'm excited for that. And then we're working on that Total Frat movie I was telling you about, so that's going to be fun. I'm just trying to get as many projects and stuff going as I can. We're still working on the script and all that stuff and promoting it and that, but it's called the Total Frat movie, and we are trying to shoot it in August, I believe. So we're just trying to get everything taken care of right now, and I was recently added to the team. Not recently. I mean, we've been you know, in contact with them for the past couple months, but we had a few meetings as of lately that really kind of, I was like, all right, let's do this. I'm down. So now I'm on board, and yeah, we're working towards making that as funny as possible. They're hoping it's going to be the the next National Lampoon series kind of thing, or like American Pie or something like that. So I'm going to help make it as funny as possible. Well, that about wraps it up. I'm Jimmy Tatro. Thanks for checking out this video. You can check out the whole interview and photo shoot at newmediarockstars.com. But make sure to subscribe to Life According to Jimmy.